Well, hello, thank you for joining me today again on the Church History Trail. You're very welcome to the programme. We're continuing here at Castle Saunderson in County Cavan. And where we are now is we're actually at the Saunderson family's private church. And of course the family's buried here. And I want to show you a grave here, and that's of Edward James Saunderson, who of course was Colonel Edward James Saunderson. And he was also an MP as well. So this is the church. And it's turned out a wee bit damp. It was nice earlier. But I will persevere. Still in pretty good nick. This is from the 19th century. So this is a grave here of Colonel Edward James Saunderson. And of course he, like his father, was also a Whig politician, a leader of the Liberal Unionist opposition to Gladstone's efforts to introduce some measure of home rule for Ireland. He was also a founder of the Ulster Unionist Party, the UUP. And this is his grave. You can see someone's laid a war wreath there. So I'll try and read this out the best I can to you. It says, "Sacred to the memory of Colonel the Right Honourable Edward James Saunderson, MP." And he was born, I think that's the 1st of December 1837. He died 20th of October 1906. And his wife, Helena Emily, she died. She was daughter of the Baron Fintry, I think that is. What else does it say? She was born 1842, died January 20th, I'm not sure what, 1926. 1926. So that's the grave of Colonel Edward James Saunderson. And he's buried just beside the church here. So I'm going to take you on round. There's another grave and then a crypt I'm going to show you. And my good friend GV, Cahill, was meant to be here with me today. But the trains are on strike. So unfortunately he couldn't make it. But even though it's wet, Cahill, I'm enjoying the video in here. Wish you were here, as they say on the postcards. But hopefully me and Cahill from GV will get back out again together and record a few videos. I knew of this place, but I'd planned to go sometime, but it was actually Cahill who said to me about going. And so I'm here today. And there's another wee place in Monaghan as well. I think it's I can't remember the name of the place, but we were hoping to see it today as well. It's another crypt. So I might have time to do it and I might not. We'll just have to wait and see how it goes. So who's this? This is another Edward, I think. Edward A. Saunderson. Some of the lettering's missing here, so it's not easy to make out. 2nd of something. September 2nd. I'm not sure what that says. Some of the lettering is missing. That's Colonel Edward as well. So that's a bit of a strange one, because he's Colonel, and maybe it's son of Colonel, and he's probably the son, I would assume. 1866 to 1929. I'm not too sure where that's the original one don't think so, because I think the other one's the original one. So a wee bit of confusion there. So if you know the answer to this dilemma, then leave me a wee comment and let me know. Is this his son? Is this Colonel Edward's son that's right here? Some of the lettering's missing, so you can't really make head nor tail of it. I assume it's not Edward himself, the original, because according to that other grave, he's buried there. So maybe this is his son, who was also called Edward. I'm not too sure. I see they've got a sky dish in there as well. Didn't know they had sky dishes in the 19th century, but there you are. Maybe they were smarter than we give them credit for. So I have a wee gem here to show you to finish off this video, and I think you're gonna like it. So this is a crypt, but there's something I want to show you before we have a wee juke in the crypt. And there's no coffins in the crypt, so don't be panicking. You won't see any nasty bones or flesh or anything. Don't be panicking. But this here's a strange one, isn't it? It's definitely not a welcoming sight. The skull and crossbones. So that's the crypt there. So I'm going to take you down, and you can see in because the door's off. Can't get in, but you can certainly look in. But as I say, it's really only like a wee brick cabinet in it with a cross and a few other articles, but no coffins. So there's the gate, as you can see, but you can also see the doors lying off, the metal door. So it's a lock on it, as you can see. If you can see that, so you're not getting in. But you should be able to see that. That's like a wee cabinet. There's not much in there. Obviously, there seems to be an opening there. I don't know where they're buried underneath the floor or where they're buried in there, in that opening. But you can see like a wee cross there and a few other articles. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed that. Of course, if it had been coffins, I wouldn't have showed you it, because some people don't like to see that, and also some would think that it's sort of not respectful. So I don't do it. But the rain's starting to come on heavy there, as you can see. So I think we will wrap this wee video up. So there you go, folks. Hope you enjoyed that, and thanks for watching.